Hey, everybody. Is everyone coming out with their own supplements? I feel like every email I get is hawking some supplement. I don't know. Is it just me? Um, so it's cool because, you know, it's finally the messaging about nutrient deficiencies is getting out there in the world, particularly with, I think, these GLP-1 antagonist drugs and how important it is that we need to support any deficiencies we have with proper nutrients and reduce inflammation in our body. So what I've been doing is comparing multivitamins with my clients. They'll bring me their multivitamin and we'll look at the comparison. I've done spreadsheets and looking at micrograms versus milligrams and amounts and costs because it's a thing. It's like, am I being just raked over the coals with the cost of some of these supplements? And knowing that the supplements that you're taking are like things you need. So I'm doing a talk in next week at Cereset, which is a brain center in Encinitas. And I'm going to be talking about nutrigenomics, this field that is emerging, or it's been emerging. Dr. Jeffrey Bland first published a book on nutrigenomics in 1999. And since then, we've mapped our genome, and we know that each one of us have over 1 million different single nucleotide polymorphisms, or AKA variants, on our genes. But there's only like we test for 103 different variants, but there's only really like so many that have been validated and researched and that really make a difference in our health outcomes. So we look at specifically 22 of them that are the big heavy hitters. And you've already heard of one, which is the MTHFR, that mother effer gene, because it is methylation is tied to so many different processes in the body. In fact, 250 different processes in the body. So, and so we formulate, different companies do different things. So what I love about what I'm going to talk about is how about taking a foundational product of a bunch of nutrients that are designed based on your genes. So this is my supplement fact sheet. I like joke that I'm costing the company more money because I basically have a variant on all the SNPs that we test for. This happened a couple years ago and I cried because I was like tears of relief. I finally saw my genes and was like, God, honey, you are not working with a full deck. You need some support. What have you been doing? And I was eating organic food. I was trying my best, right? Getting my CSA boxes. And now I know that I need to support my genes specifically with certain nutrients so that they function better. And so just up here alone is my multivitamin. So there's all my Bs and my, D3 and my K2 and all these things that you're seeing in your emails. And just comparing some costs, particularly of this one company that I follow and I'm a distributor of and practitioner of, it's costing me, or it's costing retail around 135. And that's just for this portion alone. It does not include the base blend, all the nice greens and greens and reds, I like to say. And then all of this is all the proprietary formula based on my genes. So if I was to go out and purchase this AC11, which is a proprietary blend for stress, has ashwagandha, thank you, for my thyroid. It has frankincense, which I know is a very expensive product because I used to purchase it from doTERRA. So if I was to go out and buy this AC11, it's $60 a month. And that's just the base. This is my proprietary formulas for my genes. It has support for my MTHFR, my FTO SNPs, my VDR SNPs, my EPHX1, my detoxification pathways, my liver. It has support for my IL-6 and my CRP, my Cukierman. What about my FUT or my FUT2 SNP? I need balance for that. And the right CoQ10. So, and that's for my mitochondria. So what I'm saying is, please come to, if you're in San Diego, come in person to Cereset. I'd love to have you join me. Information's below. And if you have more questions about testing for your genes and then getting your customized formula, all the information is on the links in my page. And come find me, because this is how I start with all my clients, is we look at the genes first. And it really makes a whole lot of sense when you start seeing these for yourself and for your family members. So I'll chat with you soon. Bye.